Hey everyone, welcome back to Blurrdy Replay. This is Ninja Chortle, and once again it's the weekend, so that means we're going to recap everything that happened this week in your nerdy world. But first, we want to get to more important things. Obviously, we like spending our time playing games and looking at pictures and reading comics, but there's more serious things going on in the world. And right now, Paris is going through quite a bit of tragedy and dismay, going through attacks, and a lot of people have lost their lives, and we want to recognize that, and we pray for Paris. If you don't know anything that was going on with Paris right now, I advise you please go look it up. That's way more important than this video, way more important than reading comics and playing games. Go check it out and get involved. Do the best you can to just inform yourself. Violence is never the answer. Always be willing to talk things through, and it doesn't matter what country you're in, if it's America or if you're France or Germany, Australia, so on. Put the guns down and everyone get along. Okay, so let's get into it now. Nintendo Direct, if you live in America, was Thursday night, and they live streamed on their own YouTube channel. A lot of announcements came out of it, but the biggest one by far, they closed the live stream with it, is Cloud is going to be in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and for 3DS. Cloud of Final Fantasy VII. Cloud. This is... Whoa. Everyone's speechless. Everyone's wondering, how the heck did this happen? How the heck did Sony allow for this to happen? If you don't know, Final Fantasy VII is a JRPG that came out in 1997 exclusively for the Sony PlayStation. Prior to that, the Final Fantasy games that came out exclusively for Nintendo consoles. So this is a very big deal. They transitioned from Nintendo to Sony, and this is Final Fantasy VII is considered one of the greatest games of all time. If not one of the greatest RPGs of all time. And Cloud is a very significant character. Cloud had not been on a Nintendo console except for little mashups of various other games, but he's playable in Super Smash Bros. There has not been an official release date announced, so I expect him sometime, obviously next year. I'm gonna guess February, but we can only hope. We can only hope. Also, with Nintendo Direct, they announced a new Pokemon game. Well, several new games coming out, but the biggest one by far, it's been 20 years since the initial release of Pokemon Red and Blue back in 1996. And Nintendo recognizes that they're porting Pokemon Red version, Blue version, and Yellow version from the Game Boy to the Nintendo 3DS, and it'll be available in Nintendo's 3DS eShop in February 27th, 2016, which is exactly 20 years to the day from the initial release of Pokemon Red and Blue on the Game Boy. It's important to point out that this is a re-release, not a remake. So the game will be 100% intact, but with one major exception, in that the Game Boy Advance versions had the link cables that you had to basically sit next to the person that you wanted to battle with or trade with, and have that cable to send that data back and forth. And now that technology is finally advanced, we can do that Wi-Fi. So they took that out and updated the game that you can actually play over Wi-Fi connection and trade over Wi-Fi connection, but still have that look and feel of the original Pokemon game. Now I love Pokemon. I was raised on that game. I own both Red and Blue and Yellow versions and played them religiously. I'm very excited for this. However, I'm kind of torn right now. I love Red version and Blue version and Yellow, but I also like Fire Red and Leaf Green versions, which were released on the Game Boy Advance. Fire Red and Leaf Green version were remakes of the original games, and they had updated graphics, updated game mechanics, and as well as all of the Generation 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon were included in those games, so that you could collect all of the Pokemon up until that point, not just the 151 that were originally available. Also, again, it's worth noting that Nintendo said that the game will remain intact and stay as true as possible to the original release of the game. It makes me wonder if they're going to have the glitches that they had in the original release, as far as Mew and Missing No and so on. Fire Emblem Fates was announced and they gave us a release date of February 19th of 2016. You'll be able to buy two games, Fire Emblem Fates Conquest and Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. You can be fine with playing just one game, but you can play them both and have two different perspectives and two different stories going on. After you finish those games, you can have a third option is to play Fire Emblem Revelations. Now, Fire Emblem Revelations is basically what it sounds like, is that it's going to reveal a whole lot of things that were not cleared up in the first two games. So these are three separate games. You can buy just one game, or you can buy all three games, which I know all of you Fire Emblem fans are more than likely going to do. It's going to be $79.99. So pick that up if you love Fire Emblem. Okay, back to cosplay just for a second. We want to make an announcement. It's posted on our website as well, but we're going to go to DashoCon. DashoCon is in Wisconsin Dells. It's next weekend, and we'll be there on Saturday and Sunday. It is a anime-based con, so it won't be so many superheroes flying around, and there might be some in cosplay. But this is about the anime, so anywhere from Naruto to Death Note or Dragon Ball Z or whatever else is your anime love, they're more than likely going to have that there. There's going to be tons of guests. I know Janet Varney's going to be there. Sky Williams is going to be there of YouTube, League of Legends fame. I'll be there, and in fact, I'm going to be cosplaying. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, but I will be there Saturday and Sunday. Hope to see any cosplays there. We're going to be filming and taking pictures, so you guys can check it out on YouTube and see it on our website. Alright, we'll end this show with one more announcement. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You may remember him for such films as The Watchmen, where he played the comedian, was cast as Negan? We'll go with Negan in the Walking Dead series on AMC. So, not to spoil it too much, but remember that guy Glenn that we thought was dead but might not be dead? It's kind of weird right now. Well, Negan in the comic books is the guy that kills Glenn in the comics. So, is Glenn dead? Maybe Negan's actually going to kill him. That means Glenn's still alive? I don't know. We don't know. It's still kind of out there. But Negan is expected to appear on this season towards the end. So, we're looking at him sometime in March 2016. Just towards the end, like a little cameo maybe, and then we'll see him in full next year for next season. Alright, that about wraps it up for this week. Again, I am Ninja Chortle. If you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Ninja Chortle. And if you haven't already, check out blurrdy.com. We got all the latest news on games, comics, and cosplay. Blurrdy.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We make videos like this every single weekend, as well as gameplay videos. Right now on the channel, you can check out our Rocket League from our first Twitch stream, as well as our Last of Us gameplay, which has been continuing and will continue. I just posted a video last night of our part 4. It's been a lot of fun, and we're going to continue to play that game till its completion. And we look forward to the next game that we're going to be playing as well. I might do 2 games at one time and have those posted here on YouTube. But again, follow us on Twitch so you can see us live. It was a ton of fun, and you'll be able to join in on that fun and even play some games with us if we're playing a multiplayer game. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and Google+. Anywhere that you're using your social media, come and find us and let us know what type of things that you like to see on this channel, what type of games you'd like us to play. And if there's anything that happened this week that you think that I missed, let me know in the comments. Send us a message to say, hey, this happened last week and you didn't say anything. Just let me know. Alright, again, this is Ninja Chortle, and I'm signing off.